Back here at Dodger Stadium, Kevin McAlpin with 680 The Fan and the Braves Radio Network coming to you from the visiting radio booth here at Chavez Ravine. Braves and the Dodgers, game 2 of their 3-game series coming up tonight at 10:10 p.m. Eastern. A couple of lefties on the mound, Hyunjin Ryu for the Dodgers and the Los Angeles kid Max Fried for the Braves. Before we talk about tonight, let's look back at last night for just a moment because you got to tip your cap. Walker Buehler was outstanding last night. Braves saw him in the postseason. Of course, Ronald Acuna Jr. had that big grand slam off him, but his fastball last night really did a nice job keeping Braves hitters off balance all night long. He was painting the corners. He wasn't missing. And you saw a lot of Brave hitters walking back to that dugout on the first baseline, kind of just shaking their head. They weren't seeing the ball well off of Walker Buehler at all last night, and the Braves fell 5-3 in Game 1 of this 3-game set. A couple of homers last night for the Braves offensively. Good to see Freddie Freeman go to dead center field, and that's something you don't see a whole lot of here at night games in Los Angeles. The ball traveled that well, especially to center field, so Freddie Freeman, another 2-run shot for him last night. And Nick Markakis going to left center field. All he does is continue to hit left-handers. Over 303 to be exact on the season for Nick Markakis against Southpaws. Really, the Braves' left-handed bats, and I'm talking about Freddie Freeman and Nick Markakis, do a really nice job of hitting lefties, and they're going to need to do that here in the next couple of games of this series, of course, with Ryu and then Kershaw tomorrow night, as the Braves and Dodgers will wrap up this 3-game series here. But first things first, they'll get Max Fried on the mound tonight. Looking through the numbers, I think one thing that Fried has done a really nice job of here in 2019 is kind of adjusting his game plan as he goes along. Earlier on this season, we saw Fried only use the slider 3-4-5% of the time. Last time out, almost 19% sliders. Now, of course, we know Fried's fastball is going to be in the mid-90s, 94, 95, and he loves to throw that curveball to get ahead in the count. But the one thing I think we're seeing from Fried now is trusting that slider more and more, and this is a big start here for him tonight in Los Angeles. Growing up in the area, he wore number 32 when he played high school baseball in honor of Sandy Koufax. So he'll be taking the mound here tonight. I'm sure the Fried contingent will be very easy to spot here at Dodger Stadium. Again, it'll be the Braves and Dodgers, a couple of lefties, Ryu and Fried tonight here in LA. So hopefully you can throw a pot of coffee on and stay up late with us. Ben Ingram and Jim Powell will have the call right here in the visitors radio booth at Dodger Stadium. Again, first pitch a little after 10 o'clock Eastern, 10:10 to be exact, on 680 The Fan and the Braves Radio Network. Good to see Ronald Acuna Jr. get back in the lineup last night, and something we talked about on MLB Network today. Should fans be concerned? Is he 100%? And I'll tell you this much. I don't think Ronald Acuna's back is 100%, but I think it's to the point where he can play through this thing. And don't be surprised if the Braves do give him a day off here and there and run either Charlie Culberson or Johan Camargo out in left field at times, picking and choosing their spots just so they don't make this back worse. But again, 4 hits on Saturday night, the long flight out here to LA on Sunday, and then right back in the lineup last night. Good to see Josh Donaldson out there as well for the Braves offensively. So again, it's the Braves and the Dodgers, game 2 or 3 here tonight at 10:10 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully you'll join us on 680 The Fan in Atlanta and all across the Southeast on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.